Could you just walk us through the pregame for all of you? I mean, I know everyone's thinking kick at 3. The delay happens. How did you guys handle it? And walk us through the process that you guys went through up until you guys actually got to play a game.
Yeah, I think there were some ebbs and flows when we started with the 15-minute intervals of just staying ready at that point. And when we delayed it a bit, I think we all just kind of took a minute to get our own self, get settled, get some food, relax. But our staff did a great job at just keeping us prepared and ready to go for whenever the kick did hit. We hung out, just relaxed, had fun, and then got re-pumped up with a nice pump-up video before we had to get out there. So it's good.
How much do you feel like? I mean, I know at some point you guys do expend a lot of energy emotionally and in the build-up, just waiting for that game to come. Do you guys feel like, or at least how much do you feel like the delay affected the game tonight and had an impact on it?
Obviously, breaks like that can always, break the rhythm of a team, but I think we do a really good job of staying united. We stay together, try to stay off our phones as much. We're listening to music, staying pumped up. But ultimately, it is about our safety, and we know that. So we just made sure that every 15-minute break we were ready to go if we were supposed to get on the field.
What was the hype up video? You can share.
Just a nice compilation of all of some good moments we had. So some good slide tackles, some good goals, just something to kind of recenter us. I think that's always really important when you do have these delays of it's still really a game. I think this is one of those games that's really easy to get up for. So just reminding us of why we were there.
All right, we'll stay in the room. Jimmy, go ahead.
So I know with the weather today it was somewhat unique, and Vlatko talked about controlling what you could control, but from the players' perspective, are there things you would like the league to consider in the event that something like this happens again when there is extreme heat that's forecasted in advance so you don't have to go through up and down in the long delay like that?
I think it was just really important what we did today. I know you can't always predict things, but just the people today really put the player safety first, and I think that was just the biggest takeaway is that was at the forefront. So I'm really glad that that's how we ended things.
EJ, go ahead.
Was there any thought to, something like we've practiced or played in hotter temps than this, something along those lines while you're in there sitting?
I mean, it's hot every day here, right? It's the middle of August. But I think ultimately, like Izzy said, it comes down to our safety. So if we're not able to go out, we're not. But we were ready every time they were checking that bulb to get out there. We wanted to play this game. So there was no thought in our mind of not playing the game. Obviously, we wanted to play it as soon as we could. And if we could have done it at 3, we would have. But ultimately, it's just about our safety. So.
And then for both of y'all, Orlando likes to go on the flanks that y'all are in, especially with you, Izzy, and Chulafia. Just what did y'all see there, and what was the key to holding them scoreless today?
Yeah, I think it was just really defending as a unit. We had to communicate a lot, and they have a lot of dangerous players, but just not switching off for one moment because they do have really dangerous players and they can create really good moments. But I think we were all super connected and communicated a lot on a field. And when it's really that hot like it was, it really takes everyone to buy in. And I think you saw Temo make a really good run back to get that last slide tackle. And so it was truly a team effort today.
Stay in the room. Greg, go ahead.
Izzy, you had mentioned that you can't always predict the weather, but with all due respect, this heat was predicted. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, for the players' safety, shouldn't the league perhaps make a decision for the sake of the players and the fans for a nighttime kickoff as you eventually have?
For us, I think it's just going to be control what we can control. I don't know necessarily what goes into those decisions, but for us it was they might make decisions different in the future, but it's just going to be what we can control was being prepared for whatever time the game was going to be played at.
We'll stay in the room. Tom?
You all don't play a lot together based off of your positioning, but for times that you all did actually get to play together, what was that experience kind of like based off of how the back line had to kind of shift a little bit?
It's always fun getting to play with this. I think we do a really good job of playing off of each other. Obviously, Izzy likes to get up high and she has great services, so if there's any time that I can get in on those, we want to. But just as a back line as a whole, I think we did a really good job. We did our homework going into this game. We knew what to expect and kind of how to deal with them. Like Izzy said, they're a really good team. So I think overall we just had a really good back line performance.
And then obviously this was just a long day for you and your teammates, the opposing team, but this was also a very long day for the fans and for the stadium staff as well. Is there any message that you would like to pass along to either of those two groups?
100%. We are so thankful for everyone who stuck around. It was still such a loud stadium, so that was so nice to hear all of those fans. And I know, I think Deb and Temo went out there to just try and encourage everybody to be there. And I'm really thankful, and I know the whole team is, for everyone who stuck around, because we appreciate it. I know the staff here being out here appreciates everyone sticking around.
Yeah, it's not easy for us, and we got to be inside in the air conditioning, so we are so thankful. I mean, they're sitting in their seats for, I don't even know how long the delay was, like 3 hours basically, and to see how many people were still out there when we hit that pitch, it was insane.
That's
so
why Casey has the best fans.
yeah.
So I mean, obviously, this match is hyped up because of Timoa and Banda, and then Banda goes down early. I know when opposing players go down, it's not much for y'all just because it's another player. But just how did you see Orlando react to losing their best player?
Yeah, I think they have incredible players that are going to come off the bench as well, just like we do. So it's kind of like a next man up. They might play a little bit differently, and then we had to make some adjustments as well because we have a game plan of who we think is going to be out there. But it's all adapting on the fly. So I think we had to do it a little bit, they had to do it, and it just was different personnel.
And then during the break, you talk about having fun and relaxing and things like that. Heard there may have been some card playing. Is there a bid whist, Uno? Like, can you kind of expound upon what kind of fun y'all had in the locker room for a little bit?
I'm not good at cards, so I don't participate. I just watch. But something about exploding kittens. I don't know what it is.
I was like, flying kittens. What's the
Something
game?
like that. I don't know. There's always that.
Like
but
Laurel and Rocky
yeah,
playing with a
I just watch and observe. I'm too slow to be. I don't know how to do it.